Yeah, it's a little different, but it's exciting, you know. At the end of the day, we're here for 2 points, but today we get to enjoy it a little bit.
It's cool to see the yellow seats and obviously where the Steelers play, and I probably have the same story as a lot of guys where you go out there and grow up and playing on the backyard rink, and now you get to do on a big stage in front of 65,000 people. So,
you know, every game against Pittsburgh is special. You know, playing the outdoor game in front of, I don't know how many people is going to be here, but it's going to be a great experience, of course.
Played in 2 before, and you kind of, sometimes you get a little, you look at the crowd and you're like, wow, but at the end of the day, we need to focus on what we have to do.
It's such a cool experience when you walk out that locker room. It's one of the most amazing experiences of your hockey career, that's for sure.
Thank you very much. So pleased to be joined by the captain of the Philadelphia Flyers, Claude Giroux. Claude, how are you?
Pretty good yourself.
What about this day? What do you think about this?
Yeah, it's pretty sunny. I think we didn't expect this, but the ice looks pretty good, so pretty excited to go on there.
Just the same as it's been in the previous outdoor games that you've been in. A little colder in those days, right?
Yeah, it was a little cold, and the ice was actually not too bad, so pretty excited to see how it's going to be today.
Now, I know you, of course, your teammates do, but you love matching up against the Pittsburgh Penguins. So is this a game that you guys circle on your calendar and going to give you guys a little bit of an extra boost? It's been some inconsistency in terms of the team, but facing your in-state rivals, that's got to be huge for you guys.
Yeah, I think we're our season's a little up and down right now, and well, we're playing some good hockey, and to play against one of the best teams in the league, it's going to be a good challenge for us, and it's going to be good to see where we match against them.
So, Claude, you got the previous experience, the previous 2 Winter Classics. What can you take from those outdoor games you can apply tomorrow night?
Don't get too bothered with what's going on. I think just play the game, and right now we're trying to get back in the race for the playoffs, and the 2 points are really big for us. So at the end of the day, we're here to win a hockey game, and at the same time, we got to enjoy the experience. But we haven't won a Winter Classic or outdoor game yet, so it'd be great to get to mix in a win.
Are you looking at this as maybe a way to jumpstart your group? I mean, you had the 10-game winning streak. We all had you penciled in for the playoffs, and then it's been a struggle over the last 25, 28 games or so. Is this an event here where it's a big event, everybody's watching that, maybe you can kickstart your group and move for a real good run down the stretch?
Yeah, of course. I think we talked about it, and our game's been pretty good. It's just we can't have the results that we're looking for, and it looks like the puck doesn't want to go in for us. So I think if we have one big win, one emotional win, I think it could start our team to start winning again.
Gee, what's the biggest difference from last year when you guys were in February coming down the stretch? It's like as a team you had your A game. What do you guys have to do to get that A game back right now?
Desperation. I think when we play with desperation, we're playing on our toes, and we're aggressive. We're playing like we have nothing to lose. So we need to get that mindset again. And but like I said, we're playing a good team here. So there's not a better way to get a little boost for the team.
What does this rivalry mean to you? You were right in the middle of that 2012 playoff series, one of the craziest in recent memory. What does Penguins-Flyers mean to you?
Well, when you play a team, often in the playoffs, I think you find a rivalry right away, and you get the matchups, and it's just the fun games to play. That's the kind of games that you play for. That's why you play hockey. So when you play guys like Sidney Crosby and Malkin and Letang, all those guys, it's pretty easy to wake up and go play some hockey.
Yeah, what was happening there?
I didn't see it, but I'm pretty sure what it was.
Go ahead, Heath.
How about that matchup, that head-to-head with you and Sidney Crosby? Because you guys have been on both sides of it. Sometimes you've been getting the better of him. Sometimes he's gotten the better of you. How does that go head-to-head? It's got to get you jacked up.
Well, he's been one of the best players in the league. It's not a secret, but when you play one of the best players in the league and you match up against him, it's a good test to see how your game is and where you stand. And I mean, when you play hockey, you want to be the best. You want to win hockey games. You want to win the Stanley Cup, and to be able to do that, you got to be able to beat the best.
Do you feel that you have a little bit of a better understanding of him now that you play together in the World Cup of Hockey, having played on Team Canada? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Sidney Crosby, what makes him tick, and maybe how you can use that to your advantage in games to match up?
Yeah, I think at the World Championship we played together, and I mean, there was guys who made fun of us a little bit because we had that little rivalry. But you know what? He's a player that works hard, and obviously his talent is pretty good. So that's one of the main reasons why it's fun to play against guys like that.
How's your buddy Jake Voracek? He's one of our favorites. You got to know him over the years. I heard he kind of deflected a puck below the belt. He was a little shaken up at practice. Is that right? Is he okay?
Yeah, Jake. Jake is Jake, you know. But you know, he's playing some great hockey for us. He's a big body, and when he gets the puck, he's hard to get off. So right now, he's playing some good hockey for us. We're trying to all play on the same page, and he's one of the guys to kind of lead that.
Claude, you've been in this league several years now, so you know the ups and downs of things. This year, Shane Goss had a great season last year as a rookie. More of a struggle in the second year. We've seen that before because everybody kind of knows where you're at. They go after you a little bit more. Any advice, anything you could tell him to kind of get him back to where he was last year when he was lights out?
Yeah, it's not the first time it happens, I think. Yeah. But you know what? His talent is great, and the best thing about Shane is he's a great competitor. And he wants to win. So you see when the game goes in the third period, he kind of kicks up his game a little bit, and you know, he's got a bright future. So he can't be too hard on himself. He's going to start playing the way he can, but you know what? We're a team here. I'm not playing the best hockey I can right now either, so we're trying to stay together and kind of be the team that we want to be.
That's great leadership right there by you. But what are your impressions been of Provorov? We've all been so impressed by him. Only 19 years old, his game, his skill, his composure, but what are the things that you noticed from him?
He's a workaholic. You know what? He's in the gym all the whole time. Practice, he's working, and his attitude for a 19-year-old, you think he's 35, you know. But wow. You know, he makes plays out there on the ice, and we look at each other on the ice and like, who is this kid? Like, but it's exciting to see when you have a teammate who's young like that and still wants to get better. And this kid's going to be better than people think.
Claude, always good to see you. I hope you brought the sunscreen and you're ready for tomorrow. And thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Claude Giroux, the Philadelphia Flyers.